Yes, it is too early to talk about the Galaxy S25 Ultra first look, but we have our first look on Galaxy S25 Ultra and it cleared things up about the display of Galaxy S25 Ultra. If you guys don't know, then let's find out, but before that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. There's a source on Twitter, Panda Flash, shared the 4 prototypes of Galaxy S25 Ultra, and all of these seems interesting. The first prototype features slim bezels and a design similar to Galaxy S24 Ultra. The second prototype shows extremely thin bezels and a sleek frame. The third and the fourth prototype exhibit a thinner frame, with the latter having slightly rounded edges. If you notice, all 4 versions features what appears to be an S Pen located at the bottom left side. The second and the fourth prototype seems interesting, and we might feature a similar design on S25 Ultra because the third prototype didn't feature asymmetrical bezels. If you don't know, Galaxy S24 Ultra came with the symmetrical bezels, means all 4 sides will have the same width. If you notice another thing, all models were going to feature a flat display, meaning the curved display is no more. These are some of the initial design renders, so we cannot confirm the design, and we should take these prototypes with a pinch of salt. But if you're thinking we might see a different design on the back, well, I also have a news on that as well. According to internal source, and this may be a bad news for you, there is no design change on S25 Ultra, at least for now. These are just rumors, nothing else. Let's see which one is true. But one thing which he confirms and other sources confirm it too is the new cameras on the S25 Ultra. Galaxy S25 Ultra will going to feature a similar but updated 200 megapixel main sensor, but there's a big change coming in the ultra wide sensor on S25 Ultra. For now, according to rumors, Samsung will going to add a new 50 megapixel ultra wide sensor on S25 Ultra, a biggest update in years. Samsung was using 12 megapixel ultra wide sensor from the past couple of years, and now is the time for change. The telephoto sensor already saw a big shift from 10 megapixel 10x to 50 megapixel 5x, but some rumors suggest we may see a variable telephoto sensor which will help to take a better 10x zoomed in shots. As we all know, S23 Ultra with the 10 megapixel 10x optical zoom sensor takes better 10x zoomed in shots compared to the S24 Ultra. The storage options are also really interesting on Galaxy S25 Ultra. According to the source, Galaxy S25 Ultra will going to feature these internals: 12 gigs of RAM with 256 gigs of storage, 16 gigs with 512 gigs, and 16 gigs with 1 terabyte of storage. This is what we all expecting from Samsung this year with the S24 Ultra, and it never happened. But did you guys know why? The cost-cutting strategy is what's behind all of this. Although on S25 Ultra with a free storage upgrade on pre-orders, you are going to see a 16 gigs of RAM with a 256 gigs of price. And this update is much needed, since S25 Ultra will also going to see a 7 years of OS upgrades. Along with this, the performance of S25 Ultra is also out. The performance change on S25 Ultra will be unimaginable. The Geekbench scores just tells the story how big of a difference we may see on S25 Ultra. But before that, let me bust some rumors on Exynos processors. There was a wild rumor claiming S25 entire series were going to feature an Exynos processor. Impossible. Even one of the internal source already confirmed it. S25 Ultra will surely going to see Snapdragon 8 Gen 4. Let's bring this topic for another day, as the Geekbench scores are crazy on Snapdragon 8 Gen 4, which will going to feature on S25 Ultra, putting Apple on the backseat and leading from the front. The multi-core score on Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 are 10,628 compared to 7,249 multi-core score on Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 in S24 Ultra. Massive jump, crossing Apple's both A and M series chipsets. The power efficiency is yet unclear, as Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 will going to feature a 4 GHz of clock speed. Seems like bigger vapor chamber are much needed. The charging speed on Galaxy S series devices is exactly the same from the past couple of years. Earlier this year, we got the news that Samsung supplier for charging parts will going to support a 65-watt fast charger. People started expecting in S24 Ultra, but it never happened. This means S25 Ultra will be the first Galaxy phone to feature a 65-watt fast charger, compared to only 45-watt fast charger on S24 Ultra. Also, the battery life. I'm a little bit scared of a battery life on the S25 Ultra. The reason because the performance of the new SoC. Samsung has to give us a bigger battery in the S25 Ultra. If they change the design, we might see a battery upgrade which is much needed. No one talks about this, but there is a feature which might save your life. Yes, I'm talking about the satellite connectivity feature. It was expected we might see this on S24 Ultra, but it seems like S25 Ultra will be Samsung's first phone to have this feature, as it was already implemented in S24 series but never enabled it. It will be a two-way connectivity where you can send and receive messages, and you can also share your location. A great update ahead for S25 Ultra. Before the launch of Galaxy S25 Ultra, Samsung is also going to launch a budget foldable, and the price on the Z Fold 6 FE is quite shocking. According to the recent rumors about the Galaxy Z Fold 6 FE, they claimed big. The biggest of all is the price for Z Fold 6 FE. Before it was expected, we may see the price less than $1,500, but the recent report indicates a price close to $800. Even less than half of the price of a Galaxy Z Fold 5, which was at $1,799. This shocked everyone who are looking to buy the Galaxy Z Fold 6, but we are going to see some big compromises on the Z Fold 6 FE. First, the display technology on the Z Fold 6 FE will be older than the higher end model. Also, the design of the Z Fold 6 FE will look exactly same as Fold 5 from last year. The durability is the biggest concern for the Z Fold 6 FE. We could hope Samsung will do some measures for durability, since if they are decreasing the price, they might use the older hinge on the Z Fold 6 FE. Second, there is no support for S Pen. Yes, Galaxy Z Fold 6 FE will be the first foldable phone after Galaxy Z Fold 3, which will not support an S Pen. Not only this, Samsung will going to add less powerful processor on the Galaxy Z Fold 6 FE. Either it will be older Snapdragon processor or a budget processor, or Samsung might use the in-house chipset Exynos processor on a Z Fold 6 FE, which I think will not be a good idea for a foldable phone. The battery will be smaller on the Z Fold 6 FE. I don't know how smaller will it be. It is already smaller at 4400 mAh. Let's stick with the same battery, because if it's smaller than 4400, the battery life will be worst on the Z Fold 6 FE. There's one thing which will left unchanged on Z Fold 6 FE. The cameras on Z Fold 6 FE will be same as Z Fold 6. We are going to see the same 50 megapixel sensor on the Z Fold 6 FE and same triple camera setup on the Z Fold 6 FE. The only thing which is left unchanged. The aggressive pricing on the Z Fold 6 FE is there for a reason. Samsung is dropping the market share in the foldable world from 66.4% to 60.4%, and it is expected it may even drop more in the second half, which is a big challenge. This makes Samsung to go with a budget foldable and go mainstream with the foldable phones. On this note, if you find value from this video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace out.